Hey guys, I have to do an update because today was crazy. So, if you haven't seen my previous update, I was rambling about my issue with Jay. Sorry, and how he, just kind of ghosted me and like, I don't know what was my fault or whatever like that. I promise I'll talk more about it at the end. But I have to give you an update on this water fast because I said it was easy until I got home. I was on the road, as you can see. I was like, hey, I'm just came out of work and it was easy. Day two was easy. As soon as I came home and I started smelling, Ma's cooking and, she had to go down and see the cooking. Oh my gosh. As soon as I smelled that cooking, I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, I need this. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm outside smoking and it's nighttime and there's no really real light out here. So that's why it's like I'm using this light right here. But yeah, like that's usually why, I I forgot what I'm saying. Sorry, plus I'm high. Okay. Anyway. Um but yeah, and I started thinking, I smelled her food and I was starting like, oh my goodness, like this shit is so good. I want it so bad. And I was like, I want this and I want that. I want this and I want that. And then my husband was like, oh, do you want to break it today and we'll start together tomorrow? I was like, oh, you're going to do the 40 days with me? He was like, no. And I was like, are you doing like 20 days? Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm probably going to fast for 2 days. I'm like, I'm not going to break my fast that I've been working on so hard for just 2 days. And then he was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm going to break it. I'm going to start tomorrow. So I'm going to order, McDonald's. And he started eating in front of me. Everything he kept eating. Oh, I want to put my hand down. I'm so tired. But everything he kept eating. And he wasn't like, he was just like kind of like tempting me with a lot of stuff. And I know it's not his fault, he probably didn't do that on purpose, but it really made me want food. I'm sorry. I feel so weird that you guys can't see me. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. Is that better? No, that's worse. Okay. This is a little better. But yeah, like I was kind of upset, like I was like, oh my God, like I want all of this food and he's just eating without me or whatever. And I'm like, 2 days, like you're really gonna make me break this fast and then you're only gonna be on a fast with me for 2 days. Like I could be, I could have been 4 days by the time you're done and be so much closer to my goal, you know? And I just, I just caved. I ended up caving. Um, I ended up ordering food. And I ordered a pizza with extra cheese, pepperoni, and bacon. Love this pizza that I get it from. It's so good. Oh, the extra cheese is super cheesy. It's so good, like really good. And I ordered that. And I ended up ordering Wendy's, and I ordered their junior baconator, and I added spicy honey mustard and crunchy onions. That's what they call it, but it's like, the fried onions, whatever. So I ordered that crispy, not crunchy, crispy onions. Yeah. So I ordered 3 of those and three large, no, 3 large, 3 10 pieces And then I got a coupon from Uber Eats, and I'm like, oh, might as well. And I ended up, sorry, Whew. I ended up ordering, what else did I order? I ordered a drink, and John wanted sugar cookies. So, excuse me. So, that's what I ended up doing. Oh, this is better. But that's what I ended up doing. So I ordered Wendy's. I ordered pizza. And I came out here to smoke. As soon as we said that we were going to break it, sorry. As soon as we said that we were going to break it, right? John started eating, but I didn't. I was kind of reluctant. I said, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do a window and whatever. It'll be like alternate day fasting and whatever. I came upstairs all intention to eat Ma's food, right? I had it in a plate. I put it in the microwave and I pressed start, right? And, oh man, I might have to do this over. Sorry, guys. I'm not doing this over. But I ended up, trying to heat up the food. So I put it in the microwave, right? And John goes and I'm like, oh, are you ordering the thing? Because we're going to order McDonald's too. So he's like, I was like, are you ordering the McDonald's now? And he's like, oh no, I'm going to order it around like 1 o'clock. And I'm like, why so late? Like, I want to go to bed. Like, I don't want to eat that late. Like, that's now the next day. And then I'm like, no, I want to eat like as soon as Jace goes to bed, as soon as my son goes to bed. And he's like, whatever. And I said, I want to also order Wendy's. And he's like, well, I'm not eating now. And so I stopped the microwave before it heated up too much. And I said, okay, then I won't eat now either, because I wanted to eat everything. I wanted to eat everything at one sitting. So I don't want to eat, then do this, then eat, then do, I don't want to do that, because then it's just going to prolong. And I'm like, I already ate into 12 o'clock. Let me do again here today. And then I'm like, I already did 12 o'clock again. And then it just prolongs over and over and over again. So, sorry if this is rambling, but that's why I didn't want to do that. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. And at first we were just going to order Wendy's and McDonald's. And then while we were doing, everything and like feeding Jace and everything like that, I'm like, if this is my cheat day, because earlier when he was like, just cheat with me or whatever, I'm like, I don't have anything. If I knew we were going to cheat, my job gave us free food that I really loved. The food that they gave today is something that I really liked. It was really good food. So I didn't even take it. I was so strong. I didn't take it. People were like, take it home. I'm like, nope, absolutely not. I'm not taking it. So, and usually I give it, I'm like, let me take it home. But I said, nope, I'm not doing that, because if that's going to be a temptation. It'd be like, he's not going to eat it, and blah, blah, blah. Jason's not going to eat it, so might as well let me eat it. And I'm just like, I'm so mad. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I could have gotten that. I could have went to Trader Joe's and gotten other things. I could have, gotten the cake that I wanted to have from Trader Joe's and things like that. So it was like everything that I want. I was like, I was so good. Like, I'm not going to cheat on this. What am I going to cheat on? And I'm like, I want pizza. I want this. I want that. And then, so that's why I was saying that earlier. I'm like, I'm not going to cheat. So while we were doing things and I already committed. That's weird. For me, for some reason, it's my high brain, but for some reason I think committed is just like when you get arrested, but I'm trying to say like a commitment. So wouldn't you say committed? Oh my God, I'm rambling. I'm high. But honestly, this is already 10 parts. So I'm going to do another part. Sorry, but it's a lot. I have to ramble. Anyway, see me in the next part. Bye.